Hello everybody, my name is Arthur Plyer.
No, it's not. It's fucking Markiplier.
To
Arthur Plyer.
Evidently.
When Arthur has pliers, Arthur Plyer.
Nice indeed. Morkborg Halloween episode. Alright, yeah. We're doing Morkborg. We're going to be playing... I'm going to need a separate tab, actually. I just realised. I'll put that open here.
Alright.
There we go. That works. I need a separate tab for the actual one we're running. You guys can't see this separate tab yet. You're still on funny.
Yeah, we're still on
scary
funny
face.
skeleton.
Still on scary face.
Scary
man.
We're running the Canals of Antipathy from 30 Days of Morkborg. A month's worth of one-page one-shots made by... I don't remember who. It doesn't say on the front. I don't remember who I bought this from. But they have I think it's... special thanks to Kevin B. Or it says. I'm actually going to have a gander. I'm going to try and hunt. No, it just doesn't say. Well, I bought it from somebody. It was like $5, so it's pretty good. $5.
Also, if you hadn't figured out, me and Mason are here along.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm joined by Alex and Mason. Yes, so we're going to be making these Morkborg characters in real time because Morkborg's great. You can just roll people up like immediately. So we're going to start. Let's roll up 2 characters: man, woman, lost souls. Ooh. Please. Well, I'll pull up actually a. Let me just. How do I? A D6 and a D8. Now, who wants to go first?
Mason.
Okay.
I'm electing you.
Cool.
Where'd that D6 go?
Democratically elected. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, this thing's a whole faff.
Right, the D6 was...
5.
5, and the D8 was 4. So 5, 4. Your name is Svind. Do you want to say his name?
Svindler.
Svindler. Alright, Svindler. Write that down.
I'm writing it down.
And...
That's with 2 R's.
Boom, we'll roll this for you.
L-U-R-R, Mason?
L-E-R-R.
L-E-R-R. And your D6 is 6 and your D8 is 3. You are Vaggle.
Vagglebond.
Vagglebond. Perfect. Excellent.
What a
Moving
trustworthy
forward,
pair.
We start with an occult treasure. So, let's roll. We need a D10.
Mason, you first. We'll go in this order repeatedly.
Alright. Just to explain, Morkborg is a short, hardcore kind of heavy metal RPG. We're running tabletop RPG rather. We're running one shots for it, and we may run more. We have a plan to run quite a few.
Yep.
But the goal of this is really just a test run. It's a very kind of brutalist system. Characters die very quickly, which is why rolling them up is a lot quicker than for most. So 8. You start with a silver birdcage. Slays whatever is placed behind its bars slowly over one long night. That which is killed reanimates twice as strong as a raging, uncontrollable undead. So, write that down, I guess.
Right, the silver birdcage, yeah.
And just remember that it kills whatever it puts in slowly. 9. You get the black crown of the crippled king. Wearing this crooks your body as you become aware that you and every creature within 100 yards gain +10 to attack rolls, but -10 to defense rolls. Rolls that go above 20 count as crits. Rolls below 1 as fumbles. The worn crown can only be removed by the pale light of a full moon.
So it's effectively, I can turn this on, but I'm unlikely to be able to turn it off.
Well, actually, funnily enough, it's a full moon on Halloween, isn't it? Or is it always a full moon on Halloween? No,
I
it's
don't
not.
think that's
I don't know
how
about
moons
always,
work.
but...
No, that's not how moons work.
Is
Well,
it?
it's a full moon.
Hang on.
Oh, dang,
I had
October
planned to have
31st,
it be
time
a
to be
full
full.
moon. I had planned for it to be a full moon, so we'll say it's a full moon. But
Okay.
But you'll have to do it outside in the light of the full moon, so you'll have to reach the light of the full moon to take it off. But now,
Right. So where would I write this in here? I'll just put it in equipment.
just in equipment. Yes, Black Crown of the Crippled King, +10 to attack, -10 to defense, for everyone.
I'll just write Black Crown because I'm writing with a mouse.
Yeah, that's fine. Just remember that. So, traps and devilry, weather, corpse plundering, these sorts of things are just things to add to your character. So, a small item you might have on hand. Let's do a D12. Start with Mason. Got a flaming 4. You own a scorpion-filled basket poised to fall. Interesting. And what about you, Alex? You own a 8. Jewel removal oh wait, is this... I'm not sure what this is. Oh, huh? Oh, huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm not quite sure what traps and devilry is for. Oh wait, that's to roll for a specific trap, and this is to roll for weather when weather is happening. This is to roll for when you loot a corpse.
Oh, okay.
I get it.
So I don't have a scorpion-filled
No,
basket.
you don't have a scorpion-filled basket. That's just random stuff.
That's
Right.
just
Dang it.
buggery.
Right, to roll to the start of the rolling a character. This is all
Yes,
lore.
that's
Right,
just some buggery.
here we are. So, we'll roll a d6, randomizing your starting equipment.
All right.
Apologies for the background noise, even though I asked my family to be quiet, they are not.
No worries.
It's what it is, it's Halloween.
I can cut it out.
You get a small wagon and one item above of your choice. So you can have a sack for 10 normal-sized items, a backpack for 7 normal-sized items, or nothing.
I'll have the first one.
The sack for 10 normal-sized items. Perfect. So you have a wagon and a
doesn't
sack.
exactly. No, that says all.
Or a small wagon, or yeah, it'd probably be better.
Well,
to
I
have a sack.
don't think a wagon will be particularly useful in
Sack it is.
in canals.
In the canals of antipathy.
Oh,
you get
yes.
the exact same.
The exact.
option.
I will take the exact same choice.
You both have a sack for 10 normal-sized items. I mean, a sack is something you have to hold at least. So if you lose a hand, you'll have to give up.
We'll have to sack the sack.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now let's roll a
Sacrifices
D12
must be
to see
made.
Let's see what other random guff you have. 9.
Sack.
A bear trap.
Bear trap. Is that Mason? Is that for Mason?
Yep. Mason starts with a bear trap.
Nice.
And you start
And I
with
start.
a metal file and lockpicks. You also get, let's see, Mason, you start with 1 life elixir D4 doses. He was D6 and removes infection. So let's roll a D4 to see how many doses of life elixir you have. 4! That's bloody brilliant, that.
Nice.
Alex, you get lard. May function as 5 meals in a pinch.
Ooh.
Food.
When 5
So
meals.
there is a thing you will starve in Morkborg. Not right now, but eventually if we bring this out and expand this outwards, you will need to be eating over days. So, alright. Now to continue. The weapons. You didn't bring in with a scroll, so you both get a D10. See what you get.
Alright. Mason.
Mason starts with nothing. D2 damage. No, you start with a femur, sorry. D4 damage. A femur.
A femur. Like just a bone.
Yep.
And I
you
have
a crossbow.
Oh, good for you.
A D8 with presents and 10 bolts.
So how was it?
So presence is one of the stats we'll roll for in a moment, if I remember rightly.
Presence, is that like soundness of mind?
Well, we'll see.
So the stats are, if I remember rightly, it's strength, presence, strength, agility, presence, and something else. Toughness, yes.
I've got.
And so presence is more like magical.
Ah, okay.
It's like magic, charisma, and intelligence all rolled into one.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right then. Armor.
Nobody began with a scroll, so let's see what mission you start with. 3. Medium armor. So you're probably wearing like a mail shirt. It's minus D4 damage, DR plus 2 on agility tests, including defense. So you have to roll a 14 to dodge because you're wearing medium armor. But if you ever get hit, you roll a D4 and take off that much damage to a minimum of 1. So it's very good.
Nice.
And as for me, the same.
I'm actually going to roll that again because I don't want everybody to have the same shit. Right. 2. You're going to have light armor. It's minus D2 damage. No special effects. It's worth 20 silver.
Alright.
And then, since you started with
it's just like a jean jacket or some shit.
Yeah, like actually just clothes.
It's just
T-shirt.
I'm just wearing full denim.
The worm in my brain says I can't pull off denim, but I just tell him to pipe down.
Jean hat, jean balaclava.
No, we need
Jean.
Shirt.
I think you start with presence times
service.
D4 silver, but we'll check that in a second. So
but we have to know what the presence
we have to know your
is.
presence. Yes. So to roll your abilities, we're going to roll 3d6, or we can roll a d20, but I prefer 3d6 because it gives you good things less often. I'm evil. Right. So to start, Mason, your strength is 7 to 8. Minus 1 strength. That's harsh. 12. Plus 0 agility. Then presence. Holy shit. Plus
This
3
man is present.
And then how much toughness?
And a 10.
And a plus
present
0
and
toughness.
accounted for.
Hey, I'm a swindler. I need to be smart.
Yeah, like, you really can do incredible. You should have that crossbow for real, holy shit.
Bro, we should trade at some point, I guess. I don't know. But let's see.
Now-
Let's see what
Well,
Vagabond
you could just
has.
wait for you to die. Okay, that's cocked. I'm rolling it again. That was cocked. Right. Your strength is
14.
plus 1. Your agility is plus 1. Your presence is...
This is plus 1, I swear to God.
No, it's 0. And your toughness is, please be low. Fuck. 0. You should get plus 1, plus 1, 0, 0. These are some excellent stats.
I'm just pretty above average.
Yeah, that's unfairly excellent. I have genuinely played Morkborg with somebody who ran -2, -2, 0, 1. And I was like, beautiful character. Truly can't do anything but get hit and maybe live. Because toughness is things like resisting poison, cold, heat, and surviving falling. Like, their whole thing was they just about made it.
Just technically continued living. Tell you what. What if I drop my strength and toughness to -1 in exchange for plus 1 presence?
Alright, sure. -1 strength, -1 toughness. So does that make you have 0 strength, -1 toughness, but you have 2 presence?
Oh, I meant like literally just the stat -1, -1.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
So my stat layout is -1 strength, plus 1 agility, -1 toughness, plus 1 presence.
Oh, but it was kind of funny having you have no presence and be armed with a crossbow. It was kind of funny.
You know what? Just to be silly with it. What I'll do is I will just have 0 presence anyway. I will have
Just keep
+1
your stats.
agility. I will have +1 agility, but -1 strength and toughness and 0 presence.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, you just take... Alright, I'll give you...
Fudge the
you know,
rolls to be
take
just
+2 agility,
objectively
why not?
worse.
Fuck it.
Yeah, well, sure,
Just
yeah.
be actually a dodgy bastard. Right.
Well, I am a vagabond. A
So,
vagabond.
how does one roll gold? I don't remember. Oh, we need to roll we need to roll your health. So everybody begins with toughness plus D8 hit points. So, everybody remember your toughness. Mason,
right
you
there.
start with 6 plus...
6
is it 0
plus your
toughness?
Yeah, 0 toughness.
Where the
So you have
fuck is
6
the
health. That's not bad.
Where the fuck?
There Alex, you
It's
start
on the
with
hand.
6 health. You start with 7 minus 1. So you both have 6 health. Very solid.
Very nice.
Then your carrying capacity is your strength plus 8 normal sized items. Generic difficulty ratings run from 6 is really, really bad. 18 is crazy good, and then the things in between that are reasonable. 10 is like easy stuff you shouldn't be really rolling for. 12 is your if it's something you should roll for, you have to get a 12 to start seeing success.
Okay.
Hit points will go back to this
Well, there are
when
like,
you
well,
die.
there are like, from the looks of it, it looks like there are multiple different difficulty rankings.
Yeah, but it's like generic rolling. If I decide it's going to be something difficult, you'll get 14. You need a 14. If I decide it's something fucked up, you'll need a 16. If you are asking me the impossible, I'll need an 18. You can always roll the impossible though. But if you roll badly, oh boy, you roll badly.
Sucks to suck, you loser. Sucks to suck,
like-
you idiot. Obviously you couldn't do that.
Things will go badly. He is critting and fumbling. Resting, you don't really
me a
need.
little bit of fumble
Reactions
rolls.
when meeting random things. Morale tests reason. This is about getting stuff. This is powers. This is the basilisk's demands. This is some strange stuff. Omens. Here is... So we're going to start with omens. Now, can everybody add me together your stats?
In total,
So strength, agility, presence, toughness, and health.
Or not your health, no, just your
Okay.
four
Just,
stats added together.
Okay.
yeah. That's going to be a nothing. That's going to be a
Plus 2
zero.
for me.
Plus 2 for you, Mason.
Yeah.
Probably because
So-
of that massive fucking +3.
Yeah. I'm a present individual.
So,
God level presence.
I like doing omens as a d4 minus the total of your stats. So if you have real shit stats, say the character who had a total of I think it was like -2, -2, 0, 1. They got 3 free omens because their stats were shit.
Yeah.
So Mason, you're
Someone
gonna
like
get
Mason is going to
right, that's
get
cocked.
Minus.
0
less.
omens.
Okay.
One,
You get
one
nothing.
minus 2. Alex,
You get nothing. You
4
lose.
omens.
4
That's
omens.
nuts. Now, to remind you, an omen can be used to re-roll any die of your choosing. It can also be used to deal maximum damage with an attack, lower damage dealt to you by d6, neutralize a crit or a fumble. I tend to not allow this one because I kind of don't like the idea of somebody being like, no, wait, we didn't do something fun. So, but if you guys would like that to be on the table, I might just make it cost 2 omens instead.
That sounds fair, actually. That's I'm chill with that. Also,
And then lower
it's not
test
exactly like
difficulty
Mason
rating by
has
4.
much of a stake
Yeah.
in the argument.
Sorry, you don't really
given
get-
that
you
he
don't have
has none.
You don't really have a foot in the
All I'm doing is saying present instead of here.
finger in this pie, I guess. But you are incredibly present. Now these
You are
would you like
right
some,
there.
Would you like some terrible traits or some broken bodies? some weird stuff about you.
Down for some weird
Absolutely.
shit.
I mean, it's
I
Halloween.
am always down for
Alright.
weird shit.
You
Spooky
have
times.
right. Let's roll a terrible trait for each of you. Mason,
Mason first.
you
a
are
flaming
endlessly
one.
aggravated, despite being incredibly suave and chill. You are just such an angry person.
Well, no, he has a lot of presence. Somebody who
sorry.
is giving a very impassioned, angry rant is very present.
And I'm good at that.
Okay.
You're prone to
Headcanon,
substance
you're
abuse,
just
Alex.
on cocaine.
Oh no, okay, yeah, we can do both for Mason. Okay,
because it
you're
says roll twice.
Oh,
It
your
says roll
life
twice,
elixir.
so-
You're prone to substance abuse of life elixir.
Oh.
Okay,
You're an actual
headcanon,
tweaker.
it's just cocaine.
Yeah, it's just like
It's just
cocaine.
actually, it's unironically,
Cocaine, huh?
literally just cocaine.
And we're gonna roll 1 broken bodies for you, Mason, quickly as well.
Alright,
An
that's
11?
gonna be an 11.
You have long tangled hair in which at least 1 cockroach resides.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that does make sense for cocaine, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Your
It's the
go.
cockroach-
Alex,
it's the
we're gonna
cocaine
roll
cockroach.
Would you? Oh, actually,
All
before
right.
would you like 2 terrible traits and 1 broken body, or 1 terrible trait and 2 broken bodies?
2 and 1, thank you. Same
2
as
and 1.
same as Mason's
6. You are egocentric
I'm gonna put this in powers, I guess, or description.
and suspicious.
A description.
Would you?
I
like
am a vagabond.
Would you like a bad habit instead of a broken body?
Sure.
Why not? We'll give you a strange habit. 2. Won't use a blade without testing it in your own flesh. Arms are knitted with scars. So literally every
Okay.
time you pick up a weapon, you have to
I will
attack
just-
yourself once.
Okay, yeah, no, it's a good knife. Okay, it's egocentric and
Suspicious. So I think this ties in of you won't believe a blade is good unless it can cut even you.
okay. I'm just writing egocentric and sus.
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 I think that's enough rolled up for our characters. Would you like to? Oh wait, we can get you some. I think. Oh wait, no. This is. I think that's this is next, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I think one of these is some monkeys or some shit. No. Where are the monkeys?
Monkey on the car.
D4 monkeys that ignore but love you. That's my favourite. It's like awesome. Right. So I'm going to leave it open on the abilities thing just to remind you what abilities are for. And then I can roll down for tests.
All right.
So, do you have everything for your characters noted down?
Name,
Yes.
name, description, so the traits and buggery. Weapon, armor, strength, agility, toughness, presence, omens, hit points, maximum and current, the black crown, sack, metal file, lockpicks, and lard.
Exactly. Your lard has 5 charges, by the way, right now.
Large charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a lard charge. I'm hungry.
When I
Lard charge.
I plug my lard in every night before I go to bed. Make sure it's fully
That's
charged
me
when I
when
wake
I
up.
run at somebody.
Lard
Lard
charge. Let's go. You have, by the way, your presence is 0, right? So if I remember rightly, you have just 10 crossbow bolts.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, hang on.
And it
it's
does
D8
with presence plus. It's D8 to damage, so
D8
the damage is D8.
with presence plus 10 bolts, not D8 with
Yeah.
presence plus 10 bolts.
Yeah.
Couldn't see where the comma was on that one.
No
Anyway.
worries. I'm going to
Shall
quickly grab a
we
glass of
commence?
water, and then I will explain the canals of antipathy.
Oh, buggery. I just finished off my glass of water.
Well, everybody take a quick break if they need it. We can always cut this
Alright,
out. I'm just gonna
we'll
go
take
get
a
some
quick
water.
water break.
Water
No,
break.
don't-
Convene in 5.
Don't pause
This
any
video
of
is
your
sponsored by
recordings, it will
water.
bugger things up.
If you're out of breath
I'm
and you
not-
need
not
to get
forcing
a throat less dry, grab yourself a water. It's like tasting
Let's go get
the
some
future.
water. Let's go get some water.
Thanks, water. Water. It exists.
I have returned.
I've been here the whole time.
Wait, you didn't go and get some water?
I've got water.
Oh, sweet.
I came prepared.
Oh. I also came prepared, but I finished it.
Mine is very, very much water. It's in a Paris 2024 Olympics bottle.
Can I get a kiss? Can I? Can you make it last forever? Can you? Said I'm about to go to war. I'm about to. And I don't know if I can see you again.
No one will kiss you, Dobby. No one will kiss you.
No one kisses Dobby.
No one.
So, because it is
No
Halloween,
one kisses you like I do, Dobby.
I'm sorry, are we advocating for Dobby X Creature?
Creature.
Kiss me, creature. Kiss me. Pay me like one of your French girls. Question mark.
Hey, you're like one of your French gender ambiguous house elves.
No, they do have gender, sadly.
But yeah, Dobby's just ambiguous. You don't know Dobby's life.
You know, I can't argue with that. I wish I wish I couldn't argue with that, but I'm sure at some point in J.K. Rowling's fucking book she spells out what Dobby's gender
J.K.
is.
Rowling would be fucking. Anyway, but
Exactly.
Pay me like one of your gender neutral pronoun wokes.
also,
Dobby, I
because
can't
it's Halloween.
I'm racist now. I'm a bigot.
Now? Question mark?
Hold on.
Dobby was always racist.
Also, because it is Halloween.
Dobby said the N-word
brought
on stream.
Alex,
I brought
I'm sure
along
what you have to say is fascinating, but I think Dobby's
some
kind of...
caramel Freddos, yes.
Oh,
sounds
nice, I love
lovely.
caramel. Well, the problem with caramel Freddos is that every time I open them, they've been freaking destroyed. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
also
that
it's almost
is-
impossible to eat them.
That is, in fact, the exact problem I have been experiencing with them, yes. Because it's not so much a caramel Freddo as just a blob of caramel jammed into a Freddo package.
Right.
And one square
Indeed.
centimetre of chocolate.
Also,
Let us-
all of that's going in the final cut, by the way.
Let us begin once again.
Yes.
We missed out on the Dobby bit earlier, now we can have the Dobby.
Welcome
Yeah, we
back
get this
to the
Dobby bit.
Okay. Well, I guess if this is left in, well, whether you left or you stayed, welcome back to Morkborg Halloween. Right. The canals of antipathy. Along the river to the west lies a marshy area where centuries ago a group of powerful merchants made their homes. Like they tamed their charges, they took command of the marsh and river to create a series of canals, redirecting the waters and creating land where there was none. You begin your tale in a local flop house. You have been led here searching for someone you once knew. Let's roll on the people from your past table.
While you're rolling that, I will just say, 1, Flophouse, my house. 2, 2, it's a Halloween miracle. You know, we discussed the Caramel Freddos being fucked up problem.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
opened the first one. It's intact.
Oh my god, that's impossible.
Truly we live in strange times.
Right,
live in a
people from your
society.
past. People from your past. We don't have any of these bloody glass shite. I just need a person. You do classes later, when you've done stuff. Creatures, that's a gubbin. It's a gubbin. He's
Arthur, my dear, you could control F.
You're right. I'll be wise. What?
You know what? If we can't roll on it, if we can't find a way to roll on it properly, I will just say, preferably, Vagabond is looking for his cousin James.
The Bond's name, James' name. Nice to meet. Wait, what? Bond's name, the James. Are you all right? John's first time was strong.
I think the part where it was saying 0 of 0 after you wrote the word people should have tipped you off. It wasn't going to show up.
No, I wasn't looking at that. I was finishing writing. Right. Oh, well. Yeah, you're looking for your cousin then.
My cousin James.
Cousin James. Strange and unfortunate fellow was James. Truly, he was the best of us. And the worst. Well, you sit in the flop house around a greasy, grimy, awful table. The both of you sit here. Do you know each other already? I suppose you probably do, considering you were on this quest together.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We travelled together, Vagabond and
Swindler.
Swindler and Vagabond.
This makes sense. This is a dynamic duo I can get behind.
What if I told you we were putting a team together?
You're looking for cousin James? Oh no! We need to come up with a better name than just James. Cousin.
I mean, the joke was James Bond.
Oh, James Bond.
Because my cousin of Vagabond would be James.
James Bond.
James Bond.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You're looking for James Bond, old James, to join your evil trio to scour the wastes of the Basilisk's lands and get rich before the end of the world takes you. Now.
The world is not enough.
So, you are sat around this greasy, grimy table, the oily, slick wood beneath your elbows as you cradle your disgusting, bubbling, slightly grey-brown drinks of the just strong enough taste to make sure you can't really tell what's in there.
My betting is it's poo.
Probably. And if it isn't, it's something else equally as rotten and disgusting. Now, you are here for Cousin James, and you've been sat here for a while. Were you here to meet him? Maybe were you here to meet him because you've had some correspondence and he told you to meet him here, or were you here to meet him because you've heard he frequents this flop house and might be a place to be?
I figure we're here, and we've heard he frequents this place.
Okay.
Old James, he's a drinker.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I know what a flop house is.
It is a house where you
It's a house full of flopsy bunnies.
It's a house where you could lodge in it. It probably serves drinks, maybe. It's a bit of a
flop,
bar.
one might say.
Oh yeah, you can flop. House where one can flop on bed. So yeah, here James tends to frequent this flop house. We'll say James, bloody, I don't know. He heard some grim mutant sheep after the terrible things that have happened, and he often comes back here at the end of the night while he's been out tending to his sheep.
He has his
Before
own
bed.
many enterprises.
Yeah. So, you've been here for maybe 4 or 5 hours. You got here kind of not early into the evening, maybe 5, 6. It was dark out at this point, and now the only light left is that of the full moon as you see it kind of streaking down through the very hole-ridden roof.
I could put the crown on.
You could. You're allowed.
I'm not gonna, but I could. I'm just acknowledging the opening.
Can you... I have the dice roller.
Yes.
Bugger. I'm going to roll a luck right now.
Oh, bugger. And it's on fire. That
13. That's not bad.
Not too terrible, actually. I was
That's actually
worried because it's
completely
set
fine.
on fire. Also, I've had 3 intact caramel Freddos in a row. This is blessed. We have blessed this. We have blessed this recording.
There's nothing scarier than an intact
It's a spooky miracle!
Bum, 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 bum. If you would beware, you're in for a Freddo.
Reddo beweddo, you're in for a Freddo. Right.
Bars.
So, with some good-ish luck, we'll say you notice in the corner there's a fight breaking out. And do you want to roll me presence, one of you? Well, oh god, I have the dice roller. You guys, bloody hell. You know what, I'm going to keep the dice roller for my rolls. You guys should roll up your own dice thing, so you can roll your own
I've got my
stuff.
bag at ready, so
I've got my
just a D20
web browser
plus
at
the
ready.
whatever.
I think next time I'll just load up the tabletop.
Shit.
Okay.
It's nice.
Yes. I've dropped
So you
all
guys
my
can
dice.
interact.
But fuck it.
Roll me a presence.
So that's D20 plus presence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Or in
for
my
me
case,
that
just a D20.
yeah. Okay, in my case that comes to 8.
That comes to 17 for me.
So, wow, okay.
So I have shown you up at your best stat immediately.
So, Mason, you were very distracted looking at something else. Or rather, sorry, Svind, you were incredibly distracted. I don't know, maybe you were just mesmerised by the moonlight streaming through the rafters. Vaggle. You notice that one of those men's wallets is hanging very loose at the back of his trousers as he begins to fight.
Now, I think it might be time for old Vaggle to do some bonding, and by bonding I mean stealing money.
Not forming an emotional attachment with the person.
No, Vagglebond doesn't do that ever.
Vaggle bonds, but he does not bond with others.
It bonds with money from other people's pockets.
He puts his money in stocks and bonds.
How might I steal this motherfucker's
You would roll
money?
me agility, but it's going to be difficult. You need a 14 or higher.
Well, I do have a +2, so let's see how I can do with that. That is a natural 20!
Well, you swipe this guy's wallet, and inside, since it's a natural 20, we'll roll a lovely d20 you can have. This time's 10 silver. 70 silver in his wallet. That's bloody brilliant, that. Cover your
70 silver.
Cover your drinks for the evening and your accommodations, should you suffice. And because you rolled a natural 20, literally no one notices. Absolutely no one. You can go back to your...
Vagglebond do what Vagglebond do.
So, no problems there, but you do notice the fight, the fight is really breaking out and these 4 men are just beating the shit out of each other. The bartender is now, the landlord of the flop house, or whoever, the landowner, he's slowly coming down. King Flop. Flop House.
Flopped Regent.
His name is Flop House, related to Dr. House.
Yes. A lot of the people in this world have some very strange names, but that's just how it is in the world of Morkborg.
That's how it is. In the world of the basilisk-ridden ruins of society, we live in strange times. Ooh.
Where people like Vaggle fucking Bond exist.
So
that's actually my canon middle name now.
Yeah.
Vaggle fucking Bond.
I'm putting the F on my character sheet.
Vaggle F Bond.
Vaggle F Bond.
Vaggle Bond.
Vaggle Bond.
So, the landlord's coming down and he's slowly corralling these people outside, and they're as he comes down, he's like, "If you don't break this fight up right now, I'll throw you outside. I don't care that it's bloody Halloween and a full moon." And with that,
I also notice everyone around here talks like farmers.
It's canals. It's bloody. It's a canal. This is a canal accent. I'll have you know. This is how people in canals speak.
It's like a mix between farmer accent and pirate accent.
Yarr.
First rule of living on a canal. Vaggle Bond. Vaggle F Bond.
Swindler.
Right, yeah, so, and at that, everyone goes silent at the mention of it being Halloween. And those four men are like, oh no, sir, we ain't mean to cause no trouble. Please don't throw us outside, not tonight. And he's like, if you don't stop fighting, I'll do it. I'll do it to you, no matter what. You can't be causing trouble for these good upstanding patrons. And he points towards you two. These good upstanding patrons that don't cause no trouble, these out-towners are doing better than you. Bloody hell.
Vaggle Bond is just sat in
Don't make me go talk to your mum.
Vaggle Bond is just sat in his seat, and you can just imagine just like a halo above his head of pure innocence. As he has never done anything wrong in his entire life. Vaggle Bond did nothing wrong.
Exactly. Now, with that said...
And I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. I will. I'll drink to that.
Hydrangea.
I will. I'll drink that.
I'll drink that.
I'll drink that. I'll drink that.
Svindler eyes his life elixir longingly.
He's getting the shakes.
Just one more drop.
I can quit anytime. I can quit anytime. I can quit anytime. I can quit anytime. I can quit anytime.
What are you talking about?
Maybe a presence check.
A presence check to
Actually,
make
maybe
it...
a toughness check to resist.
That is 13.
Okay, you just resist the urge. Like,
No, Father would not approve.
So, with that, the general hubbub of the place seems to calm down and people are a bit more relaxed, and it's quite late and a lot of patrons are heading upstairs to their to their bedrooms, I guess, to their places where they would sleep. To flop in this rather giant of a flop house. One might even call it an inn.
A flop manor.
This flop manor. You don't go.
And you better mind your manners in the flop manor.
You know my wife. Mind your manners. My wife.
Mind your manners.
Mind your manners. She's French.
Of course. Monsieur Manners.
Mind your manners.
Monsieur
Manners.
She says that a lot. She says her own name a lot. I don't know what that's all about.
Not to
steal a bit from the technical difficulties, but the wheel spins and it lands on France.
Right,
the most terrifying thing of them all.
Halloween! there's a French person in this house. Halloween!
Nothing could be more terrifying.
And with the knowledge that there is a French person under this roof, you realise you can't stay here for the night and you need to find out about your cousin.
No, we just need to leave. The cousin is incidental at this stage.
So,
there's no way James would come here if there was a French person.
Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. James F. Bond would never enter this flop house knowing a French person is here. We have made a mistake in judgment.
Surely, yeah, this can't be somewhere he comes. So, but yeah, after about like 10 more minutes, maybe 20 more minutes of waiting, the flophouse is kind of emptied, the downstairs bar area is empty, and you and the bartender are kind of the only people in here. Everybody else has gone upstairs or gone out. He's polishing a wooden mug.
Well, since we're not going to
stay
here...
You guys plan on renting a room?
No.
Fair enough. But die outside then, not my problem.
Right. Yeah, fuck off outside.
Yeah,
you just head on outside, okay.
I'm just trying to make an exit from a place where a French person is.
Yeah. Yep. Well, as you step outside, you look out upon the kind of edges of the canal. This is a big canal. Like, it's huge. Like, it's like a... you know what...
Specified place name?
Is. For normal people, let's say it's about 100 metres across. Maybe more. Maybe like 200 metres. At the widest point.
It is a very wide canal.
Big canal.
Very big canal.
And you see these rows of houses on the sides that are kind of for one, what strikes you is that the streets are completely empty at the moment, and more importantly, in these houses, you seem kind of way more grand than you're used to. You've not really come from a rich area, and this seems like a rather rich area. There's a lot of kind of money here, but these houses are still in big disrepair. Kind of, they're all fucked, basically. They're all like broken windows, holes in the roof, rotten planks at the verandas and things like that. Even though they are these very lovely houses, they are fucked. And what also strikes you is that a rather large number of them sit empty. And, this kind of thin veneer of wealth doesn't quite hide this decaying stench. Can you roll me presence?
Just one of us, both?
Let's say you both for now, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have anything you're trying to do.
That's a 13 for me.
A 15 for me.
Well, you've achieved something difficult. You can see in what were the deserted houses, you see the glint of eyes looking at you, watching you, as the kind of moon comes out from behind a cloud and almost seems to cast a spotlight on you where you are. And you see among these decrepit houses are rows and rows of eyes from each window, staring out at you, watching your every move.
Oh, there's a bunch of them all cats.
I didn't know cats could buy houses.
This is a strange land.
Oh God!
Where that French guy come from?
Fuck! Run! Leg it!
Leg it? Where? Where is leg it?
Away from you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, nobody's here to make those comments. There's no person here.
It's all I
Yeah, no, I found
It's all I had.
Actually
It's our own. It's our own.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of us is suffering severe withdrawal, and the other one of us is
I manifested a French
egocentric
person.
and suspicious. So why not?
Yeah,
I manifested a French person.
You manifest a French person in your head, and you're like, yeah, you're
God.
absolutely mortified by this, and yeah, as you manifest this French person, these words whispering on the wind. Where are you going? You have a quest to fulfill. Do you not want to find your cousin?
I'll be real. I really thought you were going to say, and these words whisper on the wind. Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. Fuck you. No. So,
Good one.
you're looking out, and these eyes are all staring at you from these
And
kind
none of them are French.
houses. None of them are French, really.
No French eyes.
But the moonlight is kind of spotlighting you, cresting you clearly.
I am debating again. I am now semi-legitimately debating the crown, but not yet. The eyes appear to be on the inside of the
Are you
window.
guys? Yeah, they're on the insides. I'm gonna roll just for luck. 7. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not bad. You hear some shuffling in the closest houses to you, but no one has ventured out yet.
I'm gonna try and get a slightly closer look at the eyes.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna head towards a house. Okay. Right. As you come
See
towards
what happens.
the houses with the eyes are this flop house is kind of on the edge of town, and there's some better houses nearby. The first houses with the eyes start kind of 4 or 5 houses down, and they're not next to each other, but they are dotted among every kind of row. And you come to the closest one, and you see this is one of the houses in the most disrepair. Clearly the steps here have rotted through. The wooden veranda is kind of green and mossy. These windows, you saw eyes before, now you see none, and they kind of hang in the wind, and the door has been like boarded shut.
Don't think we should stay here. Bit
Yeah.
shit. I'm just gonna move on to investigate some of these other houses.
Mm-hmm. So
See
you
if
just
we can just squat for the night.
You walk past.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's better than paying to stay in a building with a French person in it.
So you move
I
forward.
love how the abiding motivation here now has become severe racism.
Just like Dobby.
Can't stand the French. Just like Dobby.
Just like Dobby used to do. I sound Dobby, Key, Britain for the British, England for the English. That's what Dobby says.
I hate that Fleur Delacour bitch.
Bloody hell.
Anyway, yeah. So.
And then Dobby starts spouting slurs and we cut his mic.
Yeah,
Anyway.
exactly. Yeah. It's like the feed cuts out from Dobby. So, moving forward.
Sounds like fucking some Morse code type shit from all the censor beeps.
Dobby swears at the perfect rhythm to have the beeps spell out further slurs in Morse
spell out a slur.
Oh my god! Somebody must have thought of that in the past.
That's genius.
Or to
I
just
do not
swear words.
Well, I do not
spell out
advocate
in Morse code
offensive language or racism in any
another swear
capacity,
word.
but like that's a very funny idea.
If it's just other swear words, sure, yeah. Anyway, I think we're spiraling out of control here, guys.
Oh, I mean, it's Halloween.
Tailspin. Let's keep going.
So you step forward, moving from this house to the next. Are you looking for specifically the houses with the eyes, or are you just going to any odd house?
I'm looking for a nice house that looks like we could just squat in it.
Okay, looks like we could just... Like, all the houses are in disrepair, but there are certainly nicer houses than others.
Comparatively.
Yeah. You just walk over to one of the houses.
I'm gonna...
let's say it might even be, to be honest, it might be right next to this house is a nice-ish house.
Alright. I'm gonna have a quick, look at this to see if it's unoccupied.
Door is unboarded, windows are shut, they've got curtains drawn, the windows aren't broke, like where the things are broken, they've just got another bit of, wood in the way. Yeah.
It's props occupied then. On to the next.
Okay.
But I'm also going to keep an eye out for those eyes as well.
As you continue on, do you want to just roll me a generic... You specifically, Alex, roll me a generic presence right now.
And that is a 2.
2. You do not clock this. So you go from house to house. You go from house to house. It seems just so many of them are closed and boarded, and others are decrepit and ruined. You happen to come across one that seems slightly more open than the others and slightly less rotten than the open ones.
Does it seem unoccupied?
On a 2, yes.
Well, I know what that means, but Vagabond doesn't know what that means. Alright, this one will do.
Okay, you just
go in.
In we go.
You just stride over, just pull the door. The door is... You rattle the door and it's locked.
Well now. In it lucky that I have lockpicks.
Ooh, make me an agility test.
It hopped up on my microphone and rolled a natural 1.
Okay, well, your lockpicks are now broken, so you can cross them off with your character. You can immediately click them in, and what's going to happen is I'm going to say that because you fumbled so badly, you push your lockpicks into the door, and there's a trap in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a d4 as the door explodes, and that's how much damage you get.
There's just a bomb!
I was going to suggest that as a joke.
The door just explodes. You're like, hey, look here, I've got some lockpicks.
You've heard of disappearing floor, now get ready for exploding door.
You've got disappearing floor, exploding door, what the fuck is in the walls?
So...
Rats in the walls!
Rats in the walls! Call back!
It all comes full circle.
Also, if you heard a large clunk sound, that was me smacking my microphone for hitting me with a nat 1. It fell over.
You take 3 damage, and you are going to save a d4 of it. Sorry, you're going to save a d2 of it, so roll me a d6. And 1 to 3 is 1, 4 to 6 is 2.
1.
You take 2 damage as the door explodes in your face, and like little chunks of wood just fleck you, and you've got like splinters just all down your hands and arms, and your lockpicks are destroyed.
And dick and balls and cock and shit.
What the fuck was that?
2 people are going to step out, one with a crossbow and the other with like a hand axe and a torch. He's like, what are you doing trying to break into my house, you bloody cannibal?
What are you doing with a fucking bomb in your door?
Why do you have an exploding door, mate?
Bloody cannibals!
Are you fucking crazy?
I don't even know. Just used to the living circumstances, that's all. You should be bloody outsider.
How many people around here have bombs in their doors?
Enough to know, that's all I'm saying.
Enough to know.
You've blown up my door, so you're gonna pay for that.
You put a bomb in your door!
You blew it up. Court says you're liable. We've had this.
Fuck it, how much is the door?
I don't know, let's say 30 silver.
Fuck it. Here.
Alright, now fuck off. You give him 30 silver. Alright, get out of me fucking, gonna have to stand here all night, make sure animals don't break into me fucking house and eat me kids down. We twat.
Hey. Cannibals?
Cannibals, yeah.
Cannibals?
You never heard of the cannibals?
No.
Cannibals, and they live in the canal.
Oh.
Can somebody actually...
So wait, hang on a second. If a cannibal comes up to your door, it blows up, fair enough. What if another one comes?
Well, hand axe and torch and crossbow.
Why not just use those in general and not blow up your door?
Because now you don't have a door for the rest of the night.
I'm asleep and door blowing up wakes me up.
You could just have any other method of doing that.
Just get a Ring doorbell.
No.
A Ring doorbell?
No.
Yeah, Ring!
Too rich for my blood. Too rich. I'm not middle class. Alright, that's all I'm saying.
I don't know, just a fucking gun trap might kill the cannibal as it goes as well. And leave you still have a door.
And gunshot will wake you up.
Too rich for my blood, that's all I'm saying. Can't afford a gun.
But a bomb, sure.
Bombs are cheap.
You afford a bomb.
Bombs
blow
cheap.
up your door.
It's not a real bomb. Bomb does D10. It's a little bomb. Does only D4. Wee bomb. It's not that bad.
Wee bomb.
Same as getting hit by...
My favourite Nintendo game, Wii Bomb. Bomb!
As you Mason, you're the only one... sorry. Svind, you're the one not involved in this conversation. You can make me a presence check. Right.
Having this impassioned discussion about bombs. And the use thereof.
That's another 13.
Ooh, you do notice that 3 emaciated-looking, wild-eyed people are slowly creeping up behind you and are about 10 meters away.
Did they happen to come from the canal?
Yes.
Do they appear to be cannibals?
Those are cannibals.
Cannibals?
I
That's
think.
a cannibal!
Oh shit!
Right.
Can we go inside for a minute?
Maybe a present. It's gonna be difficult. You'd blow up his door, but you didn't pay for it, so.
Yeah.
Me too.
No.
That's a 19.
19. Fuck it. Well, get inside. We don't want you getting eaten. You pay for
thanks,
the door.
mate.
That's reasonable.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thanks, mate.
You guys get inside and you see the three. The 3 are slowly creeping towards the door. I'm gonna say that you guys, because you're inside now, you guys get the first round of combat.
All right, sweet.
So, combat. You'll just be shooting, basically. Yeah. These things aren't incredibly impressive.
There's not really much I can do from this range.
No, I mean you can throw the Themer if you want.
Throw a leg at him.
Last
See if they go after it for the bone marrow.
Then chase it like a dog and bring it back to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're just gonna pet cannibal by the end of this.
So they're slowly creeping towards you, these three things with their distended long fingernails and needle-sharp teeth. Meat. I smell it. I smell meat on the wind. The moon has led it to us.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage.
The cannibals are French.
Damn. Like,
This is
oh
what
my
happened.
God.
This is what happened to all but one of the French people in this place.
In Morkborg, the fantasy post-apocalyptic thing. So,
In this particularly, there's probably, normal French people elsewhere.
bloody basilisk bee. Right, this guy's not gonna do anything. His wife's gonna fire off. She's gonna miss.
Oops.
It just like an arrow just sticks into, or a bolt rather, sticks into the ground. So one of the cannibals dodges out of the way.
I would also do shooting.
Okay. D20 plus presence.
So that's another nat 20.
Okay. Well, that instantly kills him.
I love showing people up immediately.
Actually, it doesn't. We're gonna roll a D8 for damage. If you roll a 1, it doesn't kill him.
Well, I have dice. I can roll a D8.
Oh yeah, sure.
Don't fucking make me rolls for me, please. Dickhead. It is a 4.
Kills him instantly. As the bolt goes straight through his brain, and you just. Oh no!
Shooting.
Is back. So yeah, as one of the cannibals immediately dies, the other two start darting forwards. So, I'm gonna have them attack.
He's made of meat.
I'm gonna have them attack. They're gonna do an attack on the normal guy. He's gonna roll me a dodge. He dodges. So the guy whose house is owned dodges, and Alex, you can roll me at agility, if that's all right, because you've shot one of them in the head and it's going to jump at you.
I'm pretty good at that. That is a 13.
Perfect. That's just enough to dodge.
Ooh, very nice.
As the needle-sharp claws rend just past your face, and you get right out of the way. Now, your guys just go again, and now they're within melee range. So,
okay.
So, this guy is gonna wallop one of them on the head. He's gonna do a D4. It does 1 damage as he whaps one of them on the back of the head with the hilt of his axe and starts waving his torch at it, and it steps back from him a bit. What would you like to do? You've got your round of combat.
I shall attack with the femur.
So you would roll me a strength.
Born bonk.
So it's a D12.
Oh god. Oh,
Sorry,
D12?
D20.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a D20, sorry.
Oh, well,
aiming for a 12 minus whatever your strength is.
No, I got a natural 1, so that's 0.
That's bad. So as you go to swing the femur, you actually realise that you've put your hand right into the mouth of this thing. And it's going to get a free attack on you.
I tried!
Oh wait, it does a free attack. It does a D8 damage, which is rough. It does 5, and then you minus a D4 for me, Mason.
Okay.
You bloody idiot.
-3.
-3. So you take 2 damage as this thing bites your hand, basically.
You what a baboon.
It might bite like a little pinky finger off, or something like that. It's like.
The pinky finger comprises 1/3 of my health.
That's rough. Or maybe it bites a couple more. Maybe it bites a pinky and a ring finger off. Now, Alex, you've still got your attack.
1 on each hand, weirdly. Is there any issue with firing a bolt at this range?
It would be difficult. It would now be a difficult shot. But you could. I mean, you could go. You could get outside and then.
With. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'll. And there's nothing like opportunity attacks here, yeah? Or is that?
No, it's just rounds of combat.
All right, sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna just try and slip back to a safe range to do some shooting.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna do some shooting.
They're noticing that they're going for the two different people. You definitely slip between them. You are a greasy, grimy, grotty individual, and you are well used to slipping between crowds.
I am, in fact, pretty sus. Anyway, time to fucking kill a man in gun. But it's not a gun, it's a crossbow. Which one are you shooting?
One of them's taken 1 damage, and one of them's biting Svin's hand.
Svin's my mate.
Okay.
Not really, I don't form strong bonds. Anyway, I'm shooting that one. I'm shooting the one that's shooting at the fucking Svin up. That's it. 6.
You miss. You definitely swing past them, and you try to swing round, but as you shoot, as you're swinging it, literally just the bolt is already in the floor, and you've pulled it up, and you've already shot, and you're like, shit. Fuck.
Oh, for God's sake.
Down 1 bolt, down to 8.
Yes, I have remembered to count that. I've remembered that.
It's there. Oh wait, the woman's gonna try and bash its head in. Hey, shut up. Hey, she gets it. 13.
Hooray, woman moment!
Yay!
She's gonna
nice job,
bash
female.
that guy's in the head for a D2 damage.
Nice job,
2.
woman moment. That's your name now.
She cracks the skull of the one that's already been hit in the head by smashing it in the side with the butt of the crossbow, and its neck just snaps round and it dies. So now the only one left is the one biting onto your hand. Now, it's going to try to choke you to death. So, agility DR10. So you need to roll a 10 in an agility roll, Svind.
Or higher,
okay.
Of course.
Or higher.
That is a 9.
Prepare to be Bart Simpson.
So it's grasping you round the throat, choking you. This is 1d4 no armor reducing damage. You take 2 damage as it chokes you.
It's doing that and it's going, bye. No.
Oh my god, you guys are already almost dead.
Yeah, I'm almost dead. I have 2 health.
Hey, don't worry, you've got your life elixir you can drink off.
Ah, yes, my addiction.
It's crack cocaine.
Ooh, your hit you can get. So yeah, this thing's just choking you out. Everybody can take another go. I'm going to have the... I'll just quickly... Okay, that guy just rolled a natural 1. So he tries to swing his axe, and instead... it's going to turn around and immediately start choking him instead. So he's immediately going to take a... He dies. It snaps his neck.
Oh, peace!
And his wife,
oh,
in
no!
He's going to make a morale check. She succeeds, so she's going to attack. She fails.
Oh no! I'm gonna try to shoot it.
Yep.
Alright.
What'd you get?
I'm gonna roll. That was an 18!
Hey, it's not a crit, unfortunately, but it's still damage.
But
roll me your D8 damage.
I hit him.
You certainly did.
A most powerful
8!
He dies. Just
hooray!
Straight through the heart.
And you are to blame.
That guy gives love a bad name.
That name.
So 3 dead cannibals, necrotic and rotting, their faces a mass of bulging raw flesh and a gaping maw of razor-sharp teeth, filed to fine points, now sit dead among you.
Among us.
Among us. The woman is just The woman is just weeping over her dead husband, who is now, he's like on the floor like as his neck has been snapped as the light is fading from his eyes.
So is he dying?
No, he's dead. Definitely dead.
Definitely.
I was thinking maybe we can do some cocaine about this.
Well, you can heal yourselves. Your life elixir.
I think I'm gonna risk it for now. How much does life elixir actually give, health-wise, though?
Let me have a look. I think it's deal 6 HP.
Oh.
D6 HP.
Yeah, I'll save it.
Obviously, your max is 6, so.
Yes.
Oh, I'll use a life elixir.
Okay.
So I roll a d6.
And that's how much health you recover?
Does he need to roll something to make sure he doesn't use too many of them?
Well, I got a 6, so I'm fully healed.
You're fully healed. You go down to 3 charges of life elixir remaining. As you take a hit, and you're like, oh, that feels good, that.
Oh, that's that good shit, innit,
and when I take a hit, I turn French. That is the shit right there. Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself.
That's not even the right region of the world!
Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself.
No! All of this actually happens while this woman is crying and sobbing.
Yeah,
over
she's
the corpse of
crying
her
over her dead husband.
While we're doing this fucking goofy ass routine here. And...
Well, yeah. I mean, what now? She's just kind of crying. They're like, Harold, you can't live. Please, Harold, please, you have to live.
Ma chérie, I'm afraid he's already dead. So sorry about that.
No, it can't be true. It can't be. Yeah.
It like really fucking is.
It like really fucking is. Quote.
Should do me like that sometimes.
You notice as you say that,
two
little
accent
children
are you fucking using?
A little boy and a little girl come downstairs holding hands, and they see the corpse of their dead father, and they start crying. And she's like, "No, Timmy and Ellie, Timmy and Tibet, don't look, your father's just sleeping. He'll be up soon. Please go back to bed."
Meanwhile, he is still on the ground.
Come here, boy. Come closer. I have something to tell you. I buried my treasure at...
Shit, no one never know.
Fuck.
We'll never know where you buried this treasure.
It's all in that place.
Shit. It's all in one piece.
In these coordinates.
He buried all his treasure in one piece. Dreaming, don't give it up, Swindler. Dreaming, don't give it up, Vagabond.
Dreaming, don't give it up,
Tibet.
Alright, so you guys your eyes wander slowly into the actual canal itself from where these guys crawled. You notice that the eyes are now watching you more like carefully, and people are like, you can see more emaciated faces from these windows, and But none of them have that same sickly glow that the canalables did. At the centre of this canal, all the silt was kind of dredged together, is now piled at the edge of this kind of stone canal, making a kind of a way up. And in the centre of the kind of town, there's this big, huge pile of silt making like a plaza. It was here you can clearly see the merchants have built like the biggest house, the chapter house, a place where they indulge their kind of every desire. And now, on the wind, you hear kind of a low, thrumming octave, kind of a low note, like a upon the wind that slowly increases in volume as you kind of focus on the building itself.
Right, well, I can't break into that place. Because my lockpick got blowed up.
Yeah, no thanks to Mr. Dead as the exploding door over there.
Jesus Christ, mate, we literally haven't gone anywhere. We're still in front of this woman.
Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself.
What fucking region are you from, mate?
I'm from France.
That was not French. That was not the French accent. I know the French accent. I'm very
Texas,
racist
France.
against them.
The region of Texas in France is France, Texas. Phew, I'm gonna make a name for myself.
If I have one boat left over at the end of the night, it's going through your head. You understand that?
Oh, just remember what happens here today and have a drink for me.
You have 7 bolts remaining. Just to let you know.
He means at the end of the game.
Yeah, no, I know. Just saying. 7 remain. I'll let you do as your last action if you are about to die. Shoot your partner.
One of us will survive this, or neither of us.
Speaking of how many bolts I have, do I think I might be able to nick some from a certain grieving widow in front of you?
I'm trying to steal the silverback that you paid for the door.
Not even that much harder than normal.
Alright, sweet.
Agility test,
yes.
please.
Are you going to try to steal the silverback that you paid for the door with?
That guy's
You
in
know
the
what?
guy's pockets.
You know what? If I roll high enough, can I steal the silver and the bolts? I'm prioritising the bolts, but if I roll high enough, can I
the
just nick
silver's on a
both?
different guy's body. That's on the dead guy's body.
I have 2
You
hands.
paid him. That's true. All right. It'll be more difficult if you're going for both bodies, but if you do succeed, you'll get both.
I'm prioritising the bolts. If I can't get the silver, bolts are what I'm aiming for. If I think I can get away with it, both.
It's kind of you're gonna have to do like an all or nothing here. You're gonna it's either gonna be you just go for the bolts or you do go for both.
Okay,
but it's more difficult.
I'll go for the bolts, and then if I can get the bolts, I'll do another roll for the silver.
Go for it.
Bolts first. Oh dear, that's a 7.
As you reach down trying to kind of comfort her, you're like, oh dear, oh it's alright. You try to grab some of the bolts and immediately stab your hand and go, ah, fuck! And she turns around and goes, what? Are you
Cheese it, Finn! Cheese it!
You bloody piece of shit! She starts loading her crossbow.
Oh god.
Cheese it, move! You
Run out the
understand
house.
that? You're French now, apparently. You understand cheese?
Oh, le fromage. Omelette du fromage.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, so you guys are just running, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm fucking.
Yeah, she ain't gonna
I'm
chase you, but you're
absolutely
just
cheesing
running.
it. I am
You run out
absolutely
toward the
cheesing it.
plaza to where you're a bit closer now, and you can really feel this thrumming low octave note. Boom, boom, boom. But also, can you guys make me presence rolls?
All right.
That is a 10.
That is an 8.
Both of you fail. Okay.
I figured.
As you start approaching it, you start feeling really hungry. All of a sudden, you're really hungry.
I have
And you
some
know what?
lard.
You do have some lard.
I do have some lard.
Really, like, you look at each other and you're like, damn, you look really delicious, especially in the moonlight.
Svind, I think this sounds turning us gay.
Oh, well.
Well, you're French, you're already halfway there.
Oh, one must say, you are looking...
Oui, baguette, as they might say.
Delicious.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's only started, this kind of feeling. You're not like just gonna pounce on each other, but you can definitely feel something.
Yeah, something is occurring here. Right. We'll keep walking towards or fuck off an old place. Cause I don't really give a shit. I just need somewhere to fucking sleep.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep looking.
I'm terminally incurious about this whole cannibal business.
Yeah, especially since deadly monsters came out of it. It's probably better to disengage.
I just want to fucking sleep and then find James in the morning.
So, as you begin to walk away, you notice, like, first turning away removes this hunger, but also in all the alleyways you can see these eyes watching you. And they're looking a little more yellow than they did before.
Oh dear. How many eyes?
Oh, lots. More than you would be able to count. From every window and every alley.
Right. Now, I don't know about you, Svind, but I think that means we have to keep going towards Fing.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Jesus Christ. How long does it take for that fucking accent to wear off?
Oh, shit, man.
It takes 24 hours.
Oh, it could take like a fucking week. Oh, shit, this shit do be buzzing.
Okay,
Oh,
I don't know whether
I'm
I
gonna
should
make a
use these
name for myself.
I don't know whether I should use these bolts on you, the fucking cannibals, or myself.
Okay. Yeah, so what's the plan?
Well, I doubt if it's more cannibals than we'll be able to count. It's definitely more than we'll be able to fight off at all. Right. Guess we'll not walk away then.
Okay.
And
As you walk closer, the sound becomes more tenebrous, more tonal, more complete, like a low organ note. And suddenly, as you're mere steps from the door, you hear a long, low, continuous note on the wind, sung by someone clearly inside the house.
Does it sound like a familiar voice at all, or is it just an voice?
It's not immediately familiar.
Right. Well, okay, I've got an idea. The doorway to this place. Okay, first, I'm gonna try just opening the door normally.
Okay. The door is open.
Oh. You know what? Just for the sheer fuck of it, I'm gonna... Okay, door opens normally. Shut the door again. I'm gonna put the entrance to the house, the door itself. Is this exposed to the sky, or is there like a porch?
There's like a little bit of like a porch, and if you were, I suppose you're kind of really scanning the house now. If you look, there's a clear window on the second floor that you could get in through. That's kind of like on the level of this sloped porch roof that you could climb through if you could get up on top of there.
Right, so the thing I think you might have missed is I was just going to like we're gonna, in all seriousness, we're gonna try and go for the window, I think. But what I was joking about going to do was, okay, door opens. That's slightly disappointing. Shut door. Put crown on. Kick door in. Take crown off again.
Oh, so I thought you were like asking what does the front of the house look like. But there you go.
I was, because I was wondering if I would be able to immediately put crown on, kick door down, take crown off again without moving.
Yeah, I mean you could if you. Oh well, no, you'd have to like kick door and then walk like a step backwards and take the crown off.
I'm imagining it's just like the fucking Grandpa Simpson bit where he just walks into the house, hangs up the hat, does a 180, picks the hat back up, leaves.
Yeah, that kind of type thing.
That kind of type beat. Okay, right. So we're gonna go for the window, I think. Now that I know there is any other like semi-viable entranceway, I'm not going to do the silly. I'm going to wait to do something silly.
There is, so you'd have to climb up there. No, neither of you have any rope, but you could try and climb. It would be a strength test, and if you fail, you would fall and probably take a damage.
Or you, get some of that cocaine ready.
You're getting involved with climbing. You make your climbing roll for me, your strength roll for me. Fagel. Svind, yes. Could you make me a presence check while you keep an eye out? That's kind of your job, I suppose. You're the lookout.
That is a 1, so that's 4.
Critically failed.
Not a very good lookout.
Clear.
Yeah, everything is
climbing,
okay.
17 climbing? Well, you make it up there incredibly quickly. It's actually really easy. You realise, oh shit, yeah, I can just
shimmy up
my foot in and just yeah, and you're on the roof and it's not hard. There's enough holes in the roof for you to use as handholds to pull yourself up properly.
Now that I'm up here, before I start investigating the window or trying to get Svind up here, can I have a quick look around to see if anyone is approaching that Svind might not have noticed?
Sure.
Presence roll. So that's a 3.
Coast is clear!
Hooray! Come on, Svind, and I'm going to try and help.
Nobody's doing anything, trust me.
I'm going to try and help Svind get up here on top of the porch.
Okay, Svind, you can roll this and it will be easy. If you're getting help, you'll only need to roll like a 10 or an 8 or something. Say 10.
Oh, well, I rolled a 4 and that's -1, so that's a 3.
Oh, okay. You tit.
You fall, you take a damage. You can try again once more, and then have events happen around you.
I'll try one more time.
Okay.
I'm still helping. but slightly.
Hey,
more
there we go, 17.
exasperatedly.
Yeah, nice.
There we
You
go.
climb up onto the roof, and as soon as you get up, you notice that as you get up on the roof and you look around, those eyes are like there's tons of people, a sea of people, all just in the streets around this kind of huge slag pile that acts as a centre. There's tons of people, tons more people than there should be in this entire village. All these people with these yellowed eyes and these needle-like teeth and emaciated bodies staring out toward you, but not coming more than, say, 10 meters close. Like they're
Mason?
a good 10 meters away from the house.
Mason?
Yeah.
For this bit, could you please return to your character's original accent? Because
Oh,
I really,
shit. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, it's worn off.
I am praying to every god I can think of that you know what this bit is.
Oh.
Oh dear. Come on, please, man, finish the bit. It's Chuckle Brothers, man, come on.
I'm sorry, man. I never watched Chuckle Brothers. That was before my time.
No! This makes the four intact caramel Freddos not worth it at all!
Oh, wait. Oh, the accent's coming back. Oh, shit. I'm gonna make a name for myself.
I have relapsed.
You never watched Morkborg Chuckle Brothers.
Oh,
So,
what is that? I used to watch Mr. Bean.
I used to watch
He's French.
Bob
I swam
L'Eponge.
it. Bob
L'éponge.
L'éponge. Oh, God, I can't believe I didn't think of that sooner. Bob L'éponge.
I watched Bob L'éponge.
Oh, Bob
So,
L'éponge.
You look out and you see these people, and they're all just stood staring at you as you look out at them.
Window.
Yeah, you turn around, look in the window, and you see someone knelt with a pedestal in front of them, and on the pedestal is a crystal skull, and they are knelt and they are with their arms up in reverence like this, and they are singing the like that.
I'm gonna try and slink in through the window.
Make me an agility roll to try and open the window quietly. I'm going to say 14 to be silent.
Well, one of the digits in my result is a 4.
Okay, you try to open the window.
It just so happens it is the only digit.
You pull it up, and you're like, and it goes, and you're like,
Oh.
and the guy turns around immediately and goes, oh.
Hello.
In the name of the basilisk, you have desecrated this holy land. Infidels!
Mate, I just want to sleep somewhere.
He pulls out a scroll.
I better make a name of myself.
We're gonna start combat unless you guys want to just like run.
Well, it's not exactly like we can... I mean, unless we're both diving through the window and just running down the fucking corridor. Actually, do you want to do that, Mason? Do you want to just leap
not?
through the window and just leg it down the corridor and try and
Alright,
hide somewhere?
If you're running, I'm gonna have both of you need to make me a dodge roll. As you dodge.
That's agility,
like,
yes.
What's happening? Yeah, and agility. And Mason, you need to roll a 14 because you're in good armor. Mm-hmm.
I got a 5.
Oh, fuck.
I got a 12.
Well, Alex, you watch lightning sear just behind where you were running.
What is that?
As this guy goes, in the basilisk's name, unmake the infidels.
Please, I just want a nap.
And Mason, lightning just strikes you dead in the chest or in the back, I guess, as you run past. You will take.
do not want a dirt nap,
D8
please.
6 minus a D4. Don't worry, you've still got your armor.
-4.
So 2 damage as lightning, like your armor kind of absorbs most of the shock, but you still get burnt a bit as the metal heats up.
As I burn the French at you, please.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
Okay,
How did they do that?
You guys are down, like around the corner. Like this is like it's like a big house, and you've gone in through this window, and this is like there's like a corridor, and you guys can go like left or right. The stairs are probably to the right. The rest of it's just like these empty rooms.
Is it stairs up or stairs down?
Down.
Then we're going to go away from the stairs. We're not trying to go down to the ground floor. Let's go find an empty room.
Okay. You find there's a lot of them.
All right. We'll go in one.
Okay. You go in an empty room. Roll a
Shut the door
D20.
behind me to try and hide somewhere.
How lucky are you? A 10. It's an empty room. There's nothing in there. It's literally an empty, unfurnished room.
Oh, good. In here, quick, get the fuck in.
It also doesn't have a door, I'll say, because
What
it's
the
only a
fuck?
10. A 12 would mean a door.
Well, shit. Try a different room.
Okay.
More
Yeah, okay,
specifically,
yeah, I'll give
one
you-
with a door on it.
Okay, you guarantee. Okay, sure. Alright, I'm gonna roll luck, because now if you don't roll above a 12, the door will be locked. You rolled a 10. You immediately look across the hall and pull the next one, and the door is locked to that room.
Oh, you fucking stupid fucking exploding door,
And you-
and I'm in lockpick.
You see the boot of the guy with the scroll just rounding the corner as he slowly walks forward.
I take it this is just enough time to check one more door.
Sure, but if you get unlucky, you're caught out there.
Well, yeah.
Right. A 9.
Got unlucky.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
Mate,
You pull
please, I just
another
want to
door and
have
it
a
goes.
sleep.
You pull another door and it goes. Shit! And you round the corner and turn, and he's like, "Infidels,
Man,
please,
please.
might will unmake you."
I
And
just
lightning
want to
sparks
go
in
to
his
bed.
right hand. Right, we're now entering combat.
Can I just have a nap somewhere that's not a dirt nap?
4. I'm pretty sure that means you guys go first.
Please. Okay, so Vagel.
Yeah, you go
Vagel
first.
fucking Bond is currently entering his sopping wet cat routine.
Right, you guys are going first. He's like charging lightning in his hand, and you guys are just slightly down the hall from him, rattling a door.
Oh, bugger me! I'm just gonna shoot the man with a crossbow. He's trying to fucking launch arcane powers. I think I will shoot him.
Okay, go for it. Roll me that shot.
Please. So that's a 5.
You do have omens.
I do have omens. What can omens do again?
An omen?
What are my options with the omens? With omens!
Omens can do a number of things.
Omens!
Omens. They can deal maximum damage with an attack, reroll the dice roll, lower damage up to you by d6, or lower one test's DR by 4, but you have to do that one before you roll.
I would like to...
And also you have to do... So you can only use the reroll one
Well, yeah.
if you're doing... after a roll has been done. All the other ones need to be done before the roll. Except the neutralizer crit or fumble.
Yes, but that takes 2 omens. So I would like to re-roll that one. And I assume I can only get 1 re-roll per roll. Well, actually, no, I could burn all
you can
4
keep spending,
omens.
Yeah, you can keep
If I
spending.
really wanted to. That's a 19, so I'm not going to need to re-roll it again.
That hits. Roll me a d8 for damage as you shoot a crossbow bolt and it hits him.
A 5. Acceptable.
Ooh, you deal 5 damage to him, reduced to 3, as it hits him square in the, let's say just in the stomach, and he's like, "Oh, you infidels will know the basilisk's bite."
Mate, we could have just talked about this!
Svind, you've still got to go.
Is he within range?
Yeah, he's like down the corridor from you.
Okay, I will attack with the femur.
Okay, roll me a d20. You need to, it's a strength, and you need to hit 12.
Well, that is a 2.
Yikes. That's a 1, because is it 2 total?
No, it's 2 total. 2 total.
Okay,
I rolled a 3.
fine.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Right.
You didn't critically fail.
Can I spend an omen to make
You absolutely
him
can.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you kindly.
roll? I don't
Let's
want to
squander
be
this
blasted.
immediately.
I don't want to
No,
be blasted with
that
death
is an 18 in total. Thank you very much.
Right. D4 damage with your femur.
3 damage.
Okay. Reduced to... I should be doing a D6. It's meant to be a D2. But yeah, it took 2. So reduced to 2 damage as you whack this guy across the head. He's on his last legs. Blood pooling from his temple and literally pouring out of his stomach. He's gonna go...
This was entirely unnecessary!
The basilisk! Alright,
This
make me a
was
dodge roll,
not
please.
really necessary, mate!
Is that a D20?
Yes. You need to hit a 14 agility, Svind.
And
need
wouldn't
to
you
hit
know it? I
12.
got a 14.
Perfect. You dodge. As the lightning sears just past your cheek. setting
You
your
did
little
not
mustache
have to
hairs on
do
fire.
this!
You have I imagine your character has like a curly mustache and like a long thin pencil beard, and it like sets your mustache, your like curly mustache on fire, and they like crumble away.
For God's sake, man!
What did you roll?
Mustache.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you gotta dodge it too. You don't want to get cooked by lightning, hombre.
That is... think... Yeah, that's... Okay, this is an agility, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
12.
Dodge. The lightning sears just above your head. It's your guys' go again in round order.
Oh, bugger me. Right, I'm gonna just shoot him again.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot him up, bang bang.
Alright. I have 5 bolts left, I believe.
That was
After this shot, yes.
So that's 8.
It misses.
But I don't think it's necessary to spend another omen here. I do have my comrade with his funny bone.
funny bone time. Da 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 da. I rolled a 2, which makes it a 1.
Well, you know how many omens it takes to neutralize one of those.
Oh, fuck you, mate. I need to keep him.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Right. Both of you are as you really fumble it, you actually swing into the lightning, and it's immediately going to electrocute you for 7 minus D4 damage.
Oh, no matter what happens, this is gonna kill me.
Yeah.
And it only took away 1.
6 damage. Right, what does that put your health total at?
-3.
Bye, Svind.
Let's roll some injuries.
Oh, is he not dead, but just injured?
I think I don't quite 100% remember. That's corpse plundering, right? Let me just control F. Injury.
Injured.
Damage, maybe? Oh. Right, that's fine. Oh, broken. So you're broken on 0 HP. Perfect, you're broken when you go to 0. So, we're going to roll a D4. You're going to roll me a D4, and this will tell us what happens to you.
Okay. That is 2.
Roll me a D6.
That is 5.
You have broken the arm that you swung at him. It's like, or let's say actually, it's been like severely burnt down the arm that was the one connected. You are unconscious for those 2 rounds, and you will come back with D4 HP.
Okay.
Right, so now I am going to have to roll to dodge that lightning myself, I take it.
Yes, as the lightning is now streaming at you from your friend's, like, blood pooling out of the ground.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Natural one.
Your armor is going to break, and you're going to take the damage. You can use the armor for this hit. 6 minus D2 damage.
Well, that's much like with Mason. That is going to put me at 0, even if I roll a 4.
You can omen here. Use an omen to reduce the damage by D6.
I think I will do such.
Mm-hmm.
So where's my fucking D6 in here? Please. How much is the damage again?
That makes sense. It's 6 reduced by a D6, and also you're still reducing it by a D2 as well.
D6 first. Oh, reduces it by 5, which means that
it's always to a minimum of 1, so you'll still take 1 damage.
So I don't even need to roll a D2.
No.
Because it'll either reduce it by 1 to nothing, which means it would go to 1 still.
Or 2.
Or it would reduce it by
1.
2, which would still mean it would do 1 damage.
Yeah. So you take 1 damage as you dodge back and just get tickled slightly on the leg, and your leg kind of goes spasms a bit as the electricity runs up you. You have the initiative. It's yours. Now, if you are particularly worried, you can lower this test's difficulty rating by 4 using your final omen, meaning to hit you would only need to roll an 8, and you have neutral presence, correct?
Yes. And I think I shall, in fact, do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
the last
I don't
of your
want to die.
quirks of fate spent.
All on this one guy!
Yippee!
And I rolled a 4 anyway! Oh, that's a 6 in... No, wait, no, that's presence, not agility. Never mind. So, that's a 4 regardless. That is...
You line up this shot, you're like, please, guide my...
By the forces of the universe, strike true! And it doesn't.
Basilisk, guide my bolt! And you fire it, and it goes straight into, like... it goes straight into the end of the other bolt, but it doesn't pierce all the way down, so it splits it, like, halfway, and it's just, like, hanging there.
Like
you guarded it too well, Basilisk! Please.
How dare you invoke the Basilisk's name, infidel? I am actually gonna, like, he's done this attack so many times, I think I'm gonna have to roll to see if he can actually cast the attack now. It's just like a DR.
He's on cooldown.
Still unnecessary.
He failed! He rolled an 11. It says he rolled a 9. He did roll an 11. He needs a 12.
Either way.
He failed to cast this thing. This means we get... God, what is it called? I think it's called Arcane...
some kind of
Catastrophes.
arcane
Here we are.
Arcane
Catastrophes. A D20 is going to happen to him. A 7. His skin tatters like paper, his flesh melts like wax, and his intestines bloat like balloons, bursting and falling out until all that is left is a walking, talking skeleton. So he becomes a skeleton.
But he is still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's still got the same amount of health and stats and armor. He's just a skeleton now.
And then he starts rapping.
Right. You'll go again. The initiative order is yours. He'll still need to cast. He'll now need to cast to succeed this.
I think there's another turn of unconsciousness for me.
Yes, one more turn and then you'll wake up.
So it's all on you, Vagel.
You know what? I'm just gonna... Can I just run up and smack him with, like, the butt of the crossbow or some shit?
Yeah, that would be a
Conserve some
strength roll.
bolts. Well, I'm less good at those. But fuck it. I think I may need these last 4 bolts. I believe it's 4.
Yeah, down to 4.
Alright, mate. This was unnecessary. That's a 2. It goes down to 1.
Well, you're going to take a D8 damage, and you don't have any armor anymore. You take 5 damage.
So I'm now -2.
Mm-hmm. We're going to roll you an injury. I think it's down at the bottom, isn't it? Roll me that D4, please.
That's a 1.
You fall unconscious for D4 rounds and awaken with D4 HP. So roll me a D4.
4.
4 rounds. Interesting. You
However,
awaken with 4 HP.
fortunately, my good pal here is gonna be getting up right now.
Immediately as you drop, you watch this guy going, infinite power on Vagel's body, and Svind, you wake up and you're at his back with like a burnt right arm, and you're like,
I choose to believe we fall and rise in perfect sync, like I fall and
literally,
land the moment you have reached full uprightness.
Yep.
right. You have 1 attack in the initiative. And I'm going to give you the advantage
how many
of
hit
stealth.
points do you have left? How many hit points do you have
Oh,
right
a
now?
D4.
Let's roll
that D4
D4.
Roll.
I have 1.
Fuck.
Yikes. You
Please
could drink your
kill
potion
him.
to heal.
But that would take up my
Please.
action, wouldn't it?
Yes, but he hasn't noticed you yet. So if you make a good stealth roll, which is an agility, you might be able to drink this and then not be noticed.
I'm gonna risk it.
Okay. Roll me that D6 healing.
A D6 healing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to roll to drink the elixir.
No.
Okay.
You just drink it.
Oh, I got a 1.
Oh.
You're up to 2 health then.
Great.
Then let's roll
Well,
that
that was
D20 for stealth.
6.
Well,
And so ends the tale.
he notices you. Don't worry. He still has to cast, which he fails to do so.
Oh my god.
Hooray!
Never
Everyone's a fuck up.
He may kill himself. Unironically, he might die from this.
Kaboom. Please.
Arcane catastrophe.
Please.
It's a D20.
Please.
A 5.
5.
And around him falls an unending snow of black ash which only him and the mad can perceive. Water sickens him from this day on, only ash, soot, or burnt remains can quench his thirst.
Oh. So, in the moment, that does nothing.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's fucked if he lives, but...
Well,
he's already fucked, he's a skeleton.
Svind, please
Yep.
kill him. Post-haste.
Defendant, whack his PP. That's a
Bailiff.
16.
That
Bailiff,
hits.
whack his PP.
Roll me that d4 of damage. Though I will tell you he was on 1 HP the whole time.
I got a 3.
Okay. He does reduce it by d2. It's reduced by 2 to 1. You knock him out. He's unconscious.
Got him.
I choose to
And,
believe he falls apart with Lego minifigure.
Yeah.
He just,
Lego Death
actually,
sound
the
effect.
skeleton, he can't go unconscious. He just breaks. He just disappears.
And
Lego
again,
Death sound
I choose
effect.
to believe that when he dies, he falls apart with an exact, perfect replica of the Lego character death sound effect from the Traveller's Tales games.
And then
Yes,
1 second
exactly.
later, the like musical sting at the end of Il Vento Doro plays the fucking duh.
You wake up.
Fucking, if I was brave enough, I would just have Evento Doro playing throughout the fight. However, I do not want to mess with Japanese lawyers.
It's a shame that it's a shame that Svind is French, not Italian, because then he could go arrivederci.
Yeah. You wake up now, Vagel.
Alright.
Roll me that d4.
D4.
Willem D4.
That's 2.
Same as I got. You come back on 2 HP.
Man,
You're
can
going
I have
from
some of
2
that
HP?
crack cocaine, please?
You have 2 charges remaining.
Fine.
Thank you. And that is D6.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab the D6 from him here.
I do only have 2 health.
That's 6.
I should probably use my last one.
I am back to full.
I'm gonna use my last one.
Roll that d6 for me.
We ain't got no more crack cocaine.
That is a 4, so I'm back at full health.
Full
Okay.
restore, hell yeah. Well, except for your arm.
Yes.
Perfect.
That's still fucked, but still.
Now, all that remains is you hear that thrumming noise from that skull, and you feel like an insatiable presence drawing you back into that room from that crystal scala, an incurable kind of draw.
And I assume we are not even going to get a roll to resist doing so.
You can roll to resist, absolutely. It's just a
alright.
feeling.
Alright.
I think I would want a presence check from either of you. But you are quite close, so this is going to be difficult. So you're going to need a 14 or higher.
If we succeed, I'm just looking for a place to sleep and go in bed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a 15.
You succeed. Svind?
I shall
loud.
do it.
Presents. Come
It
on, you're good at
is
this.
17 plus 3, that's 20.
Oh,
You
sweet.
succeed. The skull has no draw over you today, and you are perfectly capable of just going to bed in these rooms.
Right, Footloose. Won't go bed, mate. Svind.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright,
Long
you head to
night.
bed.
Long night.
I mean, you have some. I think you have some
Time
food
for
rations
bed.
on you, so you've probably just eaten some. Or you
I
ate
have
some
my
food
lard.
earlier this evening. Yeah, you have your lard, but also you ate earlier this evening, so you're fine.
Yeah.
All
So I
I'm
can
gonna
just
do is
have
I'm
some
gonna-
lard for breakfast.
I'm going to roll a d20 to see how lucky you are just over the night for being found. A natural 20. Fuck me. Alright. Actually, what happens is you guys ignore the crystal skull, but luckily, another group of heroic adventurers was on the exact same quest, and unbeknownst to you, outside fought an epic battle. And you wake up in the morning and see the crystal skull has been shattered, and there are fucking thousands of dead cannibals outside that are all like just dead, just actually slaughtered. You absolutely
Vind and
no
Vagel
idea what
win by
happened.
doing absolutely nothing, baby!
People will see us walking down the streets and go,
You
there
succeeded
go
in
the
the
guys who
canals of
almost saved the
antipathy."
world, only for someone else to swoop in at the last moment and do it. Ah, I see what this is now. This is this thing you call friendship.
Congratulations, you beat the canals of antipathy.
By
And
doing
didn't
absolutely
die.
nothing.
Hey, it's Morkborg, what can you say? That's kind of the way it
So,
goes.
so the moral of the story is I wasted my last potion just to get one more high, and you know what that means? It means I better make a name for myself.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to make a name for yourself in the next one-shot.
Yes, if we do continue this with these characters, I'll roll you some reward gold. We'll roll a d20 times 10 plus.
Oh yeah, we're
presents.
looting this. Oh yeah, we're looting this fucking place. We're absolutely just fucking...
Let's
Absolutely.
roll you some reward
Ransacking
gold. So,
Let's get that.
first and foremost, you are making 120 gold. Vagel. And Svind, you are making... What's 11 times 13? 143 gold.
143.
Not gold, sorry, silver. 143 silver. There is a price
140.
sheet
We've
just
got
here.
304 silver between us.
Yes,
Betwixt.
there is a price sheet here for what you can buy. For example, 20 arrows is 10 bolts is 10 silver.
Okay.
And
So
you
I'm
can get some
thinking-
like equipment and stuff to re-get yourselves and whatever.
Okay. Here's my thought. 10 silver for 10 bolts, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
20 bolts, please.
Okay, yeah. Just go down 20 silver. You can repair your armor, or you
How
can
much is
buy
that?
a new thing of armor. From going from tier 1 to 2, it's 25 silver. You can also get all sorts of random stuff. You can get a bunch of food. It's a silver a day for food. You can get some random guff. You can get some like chain or some ropes or some lantern oil or more lard. Get
Lamp
an
oil,
iron
rope,
hook. You can get
bombs.
yourself your lockpicks. You can get them back for 5 silver.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Can
If
you
you-
buy life elixir?
No, but you can buy a medicine box, which you
Okay.
do have to make a roll for, but you have good presents, so
I will buy how many of the medicine boxes?
it's 15 silver.
I'll buy
has-
3 for 45.
Well, it has presents plus 4 uses, so for you it has 7 uses, so
Oh, okay. So just the one.
just the one, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
brings me to
detract
128.
like 50 silver each for being alive. Like if you guys don't have the 50 silver left at the end of a quest, it's you guys are gonna like go into disrepair, and I'm gonna like lower your shit, lower your
Alright.
stats or whatever.
So I'm going
So-
to
So we just-
85.
Okay, that brings me to 78.
And then you can get like weapons as well, like a Zweihander is 60 silver.
Ooh.
If you want a short sword, that's 20 silver. A femur is literally free.
I think I'll get a short sword for 20,
Okay.
which
I
brings me
think
to
I'll
58
also get
silver.
a short sword.
Do
Just-
you want like a bow as well, Mason, so you can use your good presents?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually.
A bow and arrows
Actually,
is...
you know what? How about, Mason?
Yeah.
I buy a short sword, and then I just give you my crossbow.
You know what? Fair enough.
And
Yeah,
bolts.
right, yeah. There
How
you
many
go.
bolts do you have?
24 in total now.
Right. The reward for things in the future will be like lower and lower as people get poorer and poorer among the world and things get rarer and rarer. But for now, you guys did basically find like a huge chunk of gem from this crystal skull that got shattered. That
Nice.
they just left behind, that you had no idea was like cursed gems, and you just sold it to the first person you could. You got tons
Sucks to
of
be
money.
them.
Yeah. Well, you
Sucks
guys didn't
to
even
suck.
know.
Easy clap.
Sucks to suck.
Congratulations.
And...
Well done.
Yeah,
You've
I think
morked a Borg.
We have indeed morked a Borg.
So that's a solid starter. I mean, Morkborg is a silly and strange kind of role-playing game, but I think
Very
it's quite
silly.
I thought it was great.
Very silly, somewhat spooky time.
Yeah, you've beaten the first of 30 if we do the month of Morkborg.
Although it will be stretched out for significantly more than a
longer
month.
than a month, yes. But
I
the
think
30
if we do,
days
I
of
will.
Morkborg-
If we do a lot more of this, I will make a separate playlist for the month of Morkborg. But I will, of course, put all of the Morkborg ones also in Dicey Deeds. Kind of like how I've been putting Paradox Space both in its own playlist and into the Reading Homestuck the Complete Series playlist.
Correct, Mundo.
So, with this,
There's one
I
last
think...
thing. Of my omens, do they replenish, or is that just that?
Nope, they're gone.
Figures. Just
That's
thought I'd
it.
check.
I never had any to begin with.
Well, yeah, that sucks to suck.
Yeah.
But I couldn't
We
have done
lived
it
'cause of
without
my
yours.
I can give you omens if you do really cool stuff.
And sleeping through that gigantic battle
Was
Not very cool.
Exactly very
uncool.
It really is a Mork, but I mean, to be fair, your two characters are not like the most heroic individuals. They're pretty like
No,
fucked.
we're a vagabond and
And a swindler.
and a swindler.
Guys are pretty
Who would
fucked.
name a more iconic duo? I'll wait.
We are going to have to come up with a good fucking bit for June's character's name to fit into the naming scheme.
Well, it just depends on which one she ends up rolling. We just come up with a funny surname, or we could, alternatively, if we're Strap Fridays, we could make that name the surname and come up with a forename.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
I could have always been Breaksvind.
Certainly true. It's
However,
very
why
Morkborg
not?
to be that. I think one of my favourite Morkborg names is Glance and Metus. They come as a duo.
Clans and meters.
They come as a duo.
The big meters.
Glands and meters.
I don't think we could end off on anything better than that, to be perfectly honest.
Yes, I think Arthur, it may be outro time. You or me for this?
Well,
So,
tis
I'll
Arthur's
happily
show.
do it.
Allow him.
Well, thank you everybody for watching this episode, our Halloween special.
Or a Halloweek special, if you will,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it is not
As
actually
we've said
going
in the
out on
past,
Halloween.
Halloween should be much longer than one night.
It should be a week.
So yes, our Halloweek special, sure. Recorded on Halloween, released not on Halloween, but we've had fun.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
this has been the first of hopefully 30 Morkborg one-shots, where we go through the misadventures of whoever the fuck ends up surviving each of these quests.
Yes.
And
We
we'll
may
see...
make it a little competitive in future. See who is the best at morking Borgs. And not
And we'll
dying in the
see-
process.
We'll see who survives the whole thing. We'll see if anybody manages to make it through 30, which I would
Deeply
not
unlikely,
imagine.
but you never know.
And then if we can also do Grotten as well at some point as well, just to break the monotony with the Morkborg characters, which is good fun. Just as a random, this can be interjected between Lancer was the idea. But anyway, with that said, this was Morkborg. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like the video. And if you like this sort of content, please subscribe. We produce this content, usually it's released on a Thursday or Friday, depending on your time zone. There you go, I remember the thing. We also do Homestuck, which is released on Mondays or Tuesdays, depending on your time zone. This video itself will be released on a Monday or Tuesday, with it being the Halloween special. Usually this sort of content would be out on Thursday. Please feel free to follow Yeah, exactly. Please feel free to follow my good compatriot Alex on Blue Sky and Tumblr. And is there anything else?
I do stuff there. On occasion, you can send me asks. You can send me DMs. You can send whatever. I post things there sometimes. A lot of the stuff I post on Tumblr is stuff to do with our Trollsona series, which we do occasionally.
Yeah.
Though some other things may be coming there soon. I'm also now reblogging Crocaverse posts, so if why not? Fuck it.
God's sake.
What? Shut the fuck up. It's stupid. It's dumb as hell. It's like if Morkborg. It's like if Morkborg were a Tumblr unfiction series. Why not?
In real life.
In real life. There's also June though, Arthur.
Yes, the member who unfortunately couldn't join us. She is on Tumblr, Instagram, and also Blue Sky. She posts cosplay photos and things like that to her Instagram, and I have no idea what she does on Blue Sky or Tumblr. But
Well, she has you looming over her account.
yeah, apparently, yeah. I still haven't checked it. I've never been on Blue Sky.
It's great. I followed the link. It was
It's pretty
hilarious.
solid. It's pretty
Yeah, I mean, it
solid place.
probably is, but yeah. And
Imagine like Twitter, but objectively better in every conceivable way.
Yeah.
And then I'm here. I will be doing Twitch eventually. And then it'll happen eventually when I can get a stable employment and a job and things that make life just that little bit easier to live. And finally, we have our good friend Mason, my good son, my good young man.
My boy, my boy.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here too. I don't have anything that you can follow, but please, thank you for watching. I please thank you, and looking forward to doing more of this Morkborg thing. We're gonna kind of rotate the stuff that we put out on Thursday/Friday. The next thing that we'll probably record for Thursday or Friday will be Dig and Rimper ?
That is the plan. And also in and amongst Lancer, it will not just be Morkborg that we are doing, because there is at least one thing that I have been wanting to bring to the table. Not necessarily, not actually even a tabletop RPG, but a card game.
Ooh.
And I shall say naught more but that. So that
Consider my interest piqued. I hope everybody in the audience's interest is equally piqued.
Indeed.
I play card games sometimes. I know those.
Yes, Dicey Deeds does not just have to be tabletop RPGs. It can also potentially be board or card games, even though there
We
are
roll
no
dice in those.
involved. Even though
Idea.
I've used to spin down dice before.
Idea I have just come up with this very moment. Since the card game will likely not have dice in it, cardy capers.
Now that is advertising. That's branding.
Yeah.
This is the brain of Mason.
Indeed.
At work, peak work at 9 p.m. on a Thursday.
On a Thursday afternoon, evening,
Well,
whatever.
With all that said,
9 in the afternoon.
thank you for watching. Please come to the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.